There are moments in the world of aviation that feel less like engineering, and more like destiny. Moments in which metal, fire, speed, and sky combine into something far greater than the sum of their parts. Moments where a single machine, built by human minds, shaped by precision, guided by courage, becomes a symbol of power, control, and limitless ambition. Today is one of those moments. Before you stands a masterpiece of aerodynamics. A fighter jet designed not merely to fly, but to dominate the air with absolute authority. Its body is carved with sharp precision, each panel shaped to slice through the atmosphere with minimal resistance. Its wings stretch outward like the arms of a warrior prepared for battle. Its engines hum with a quiet fury, waiting for the right second to explode into unstoppable force. But to truly understand what you are witnessing, you must see it from every angle, the front, the left side, the back, because each side carries its own story. Let us begin with the left side. From the left, the jet sits low across the runway, its landing gear pressing firmly into the ground. Dust gathers around the wheels, swirling in soft circles as the engines warm up. Heat waves ripple across the metallic surface, bending the air behind it. The cockpit remains closed, dark, and unreadable, a secret chamber of strategy, instinct, and absolute focus. The pilot inside breathes slowly, calm, controlled, because this machine responds not just to commands, but to confidence. Every bolt along the jet's body is designed for one purpose: efficiency. Every curve and edge exists only because it helps the aircraft move faster, climb higher, survive longer. The shape of the nose, the tilt of the stabilizers, the precise angle of the wings, each detail has been calculated thousands of times. This is not simply a vehicle. It is the peak of human imagination. Now, shift your eyes to the front. From here, the fighter jet is something else entirely. Something powerful, something intimidating, something alive. The nose of the jet points forward like a spear aimed directly at the future. Its stance is aggressive, determined, fearless. The landing lights glisten with a cold, sharp brightness. The canopy reflects the desert sun, turning into a glowing shield that hides the human inside. This angle shows the purpose, the intention, the hunger for the sky. You can almost hear it whisper, "Clear the path, I am coming." The air becomes heavy. The ground vibrates beneath your feet. The engines begin to grow louder, not a scream, not yet, but a warning. A reminder that once this jet is unleashed, there is no turning back. And then comes the back. This is where the story becomes fire. From behind, the engines expand, opening like the lungs of a mythical beast inhaling before the roar. Shadows dance around the twin exhaust nozzles as the internal turbines spin faster and faster. One spark, one ignition, one breath away from unleashing pure power. Dust rises behind it, debris scatters across the runway. Air bends in trembling waves of heat. And then it happens. A flash, a burst, a thunderous explosion of flame and thrust erupts from the tail. The jet begins to move. Slowly at first, then faster, and faster, and faster. In seconds, it transforms from a resting machine into a streak of speed. The wheels skim the surface, bouncing lightly as the force increases. The runway beneath it blurs into a single gray stripe. The sound becomes a deep rolling thunder, echoing across the horizon. The left side shows the motion, blurred ground, rising dust, shining reflections. The front shows the determination, the fierce angle of attack, the unshakable direction. The back shows the fury, the fire, the distortion, the raw power. And together, they tell the story of ascent. The jet races forward with unstoppable acceleration. You can see the nose lifting, just slightly, just enough to signal the moment where gravity no longer owns it. The wheels leave the earth. It rises. The ground falls away. The runway shrinks behind it. The sky opens like a door waiting to be entered. In that moment, the aircraft becomes weightless, a creature born from steel and flame but destined for the sky. The sun illuminates its wings as it climbs, carving a path through the blue without hesitation. This is not just flight. This is victory over limitation. The jet levels upward, banking slightly to the left, your familiar angle, displaying the smooth metallic curve of its body. Light glides across it like liquid silver. The atmospheric pressure shifts, forming faint vapor trails along the wings. This is the sound of speed, the sight of precision, the feeling of power. Above the airbase, the jet begins its climb into open sky. Every movement is controlled, balanced, intentional. The engines push with relentless strength, creating a straight white trail that stretches across the sky like a signature. The pilot remains focused, calm, unshaken, because flying this machine is not simply a skill. It is a responsibility, a promise to master every inch of sky, every angle of motion, every second of speed. From far below, people watch in awe as the aircraft ascends. Some see power, some see danger, some see beauty, but all of them understand one thing: this is excellence. This is engineering pushed to its limits. This is bravery sculpted into metal. This is ambition with wings. As the jet reaches altitude, it banks into a wide turn, giving one last view of its back, engines blazing like twin suns. The flames pulse with strength, painting the sky with golden fire. Heat waves ripple through the air, distorting everything behind them. Then the jet accelerates once more, pushing beyond the reach of gravity, dust, noise, and Earth itself. It becomes a streak, a shadow, a memory, but the echo remains. The echo of engines, the echo of motion, the echo of a machine made not only to fly, but to conquer the sky. And as the aircraft disappears into the horizon, only one truth remains. Some machines are not built to stay on the ground. Some stories are not written in books, but in clouds. Some journeys do not begin with footsteps, but with fire. This is the rise of the Iron Falcon. A story told from every angle. The left side, the front, the back. And each angle reveals the same message. Greatness is not created. Greatness is